Okay, there.
There you go.
Okay. Okay. I guess I should just do my scale.
Yeah, start with scale. Okay, hold on. Try to connect your down bows to your up bows. You can hear it kind of stops for a second in between there. Try to make that really smooth. See if you can iron it out.
Okay.
Good. Better. So you've got the flick changing up bow to down bow. Great. Now what you need to work on a little bit is when you change from down bow to up bow. You know, so when you go like that, you know, there's a little bit of that. But when you go like that, you also can use a little bit of that to keep the bow moving and make sure the sound doesn't stop.
Okay.
Make sense? Before you go on to twos and threes and fours, try to pay a little bit of attention to making sure that you don't get way louder when you come close to your frog, right? So you need to either use a little bit more pressure near the tip to even out the volume, or you need to be a little gentler when you come to the frog, right? Because the bow is naturally heavier near the frog. So natural little crescendo when you come to the frog. But if you want to keep it really smooth, you got to lighten up a bit and be gentle, yeah? That I think is too much because you look to me like you're getting kind of tense. And any sort of tenseness there is not good, right? So relax. Play gently, okay? Good. So here's one thing. So did you notice how your bow kind of skipped and bounced a bit when you switched the frog there, right? So don't jerk your bow to try and get closer to the frog and make it really a full bow at the last minute, right? If you're gonna be a little short, you're gonna be a little short. That's fine, right? Happens. So just whatever you do, don't make sudden movements when you're trying to play sustained and smooth. Okay? Should go again on the threes.
We're also kind of working on getting to tensor, and I might need help with 5 a little more.
Getting to what you said?
Getting to like close to tensor. We moved on to that.
Okay.
And I kind of need help with the 5 third because I don't understand it too much.
Okay, why don't you show me?
Wait.
That's not even. Okay, so yeah, so that's really kind of uneven there. So the trick with 5s is that it's da 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 da. Okay, so let's look at 3 again, right? So 1, 2, 3, da 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 da, right? So the trick with 5 is that now you have. Let's see if I can do it. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, yeah. Da 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 da. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1 and 2 and. I can't count and clap at the same time, but you get the idea, right? Like with 3, it's da 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 da. 5, it turns into this more like da 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 da, or 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 1, 2, 3, da 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 da, yeah. So can you clap 5 per 2 clicks?
I'll just set the violin down.
Yeah, that's fine. Da 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 get da 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 get da 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 get da da. Yeah. That was it. You just gotta keep going and try to match it up, right?
Okay.
Just make sure to get the downbeat right. If you get the downbeat right, then the rest will fall into place. Yeah. Keep going. Yeah. You had it. You had it. That was perfect for one measure. Okay. Go again. That's it. You had it. Why'd you stop? Did you get mixed up?
Yeah, I got mixed up.
Because you didn't do anything wrong. You had it just right the whole way. Try again. Go on. It's tough. You'll get a hang of it. Yeah.
It's mixed up because you're very, I don't know.
it's weird because you're putting the second click in the middle of the third one, right? It's got this like 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Yeah, that's the thing when you have like whatever on 2. Like if you have like 6 on 2, it's easy because it's 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, right? 4 on 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 8 on 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. But anytime you have an odd number instead of an even number, you have to cut the middle one in half. Like for 7, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, right?
Yeah.
So it gets weird. So it's tricky. It's tricky. Why don't you try a bit more? Yeah, actually, yeah, go for the scale now. Give it a go. So here's a trick. You can't play the 4th one before the click. You have to have the click in the middle of the 3rd note. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Try again. You're lapsing into the 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 again, right? That's because you're playing the too slow. You're worried that you're playing them too fast. Don't be afraid about that. So don't wait for the click to play the third note. Don't wait for it. You're getting there, but you're still kind of really slowing those first 3 notes and rushing the last 2. Okay? So what you need to do, it's like I don't know, it's a weird thing. You have to have the courage to kind of believe that they're gonna fall in the right place, right?
Yeah.
So don't get scared and slow down. Rush ahead. Figure out where it needs to fall. Once you get it, you'll have it permanently. Okay?
Okay.
Da 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 da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Or crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know. Da 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 da. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. 6. Yep. Yeah. So you're way late on your 3rd note. You gotta get there earlier. Now you're late on your 2nd note. Okay. So what you're doing is you're starting out playing it as fast as your 4. That's too slow. Play me 1 4 note slur. Okay. Now play me 6. Now play me 5. It has to be faster than 4, just a little slower than 6. That was it. Try again. Yeah. Good job. Try again.
I get mixed up when I do it right.
Yeah, it's tough. It's not an easy one. You're doing great. Now you're rushing a little bit, but you're starting to get it. Go again. Go again. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, it's hard, but you're doing great. Keep going. Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, I got it. Okay. Wait. Now I get it. Okay.
Yeah?
Wait, no.
Yeah, keep going. Yeah, so here's the thing with this one. You can't, if you're counting in 5 already, you can't start on the, because you can't start on one of the clicks, because it's in the middle. You have to start on the one that lines up. One of them will not line up. So you have to pick one. 1, 2. Which one's 1? Which one's 2? I picked this one as 1. This one's 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Metronome will play a rhythm with you. It will not line up with your playing.
Oh.
Good. Now you're playing in 6.
Yeah.
You're starting on the offbeat as the thing. Remember? Because one of these da 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 that da ka, that you can't start on that one because it's in the middle of a note. If you start in the middle, that's weird because you'll have to like play half a note. Start here, here, not here, here, not here. Good.
Now I played 6.
Yes, but it was in the right rhythm and speed. You played a 6 note, but the 5 were correct. You just didn't change your bow in the right place. That's all. Yeah, that was the right speed and rhythm. Now you got to play 5 instead of 6. Now you start on the offbeat again.
And now I did that.
That was good. Try again. That was good. Try again. Don't rush.
Yeah, I was.
That was good though. That was good. You had it there for a bit. You started on the offbeat again, but you corrected yourself and played the 5 as it should be. Why don't you try again without me clapping now? hear that? You lapse back into the 2 and 3, right?
Yes.
It's not 2 and 3. It's somewhere in between. You need to not be afraid of rushing that third note. You don't want to rush it, but you shouldn't be afraid of rushing it. Good. Don't be afraid of rushing it, right? You're afraid of it. You didn't put it down. Now you're playing 3 and 2, but you're starting to get it there. You're starting to get it. Go again. Go again. Quick, quick, quick. Yeah, you're starting to get it. It's a little fast. Da, 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 da. So now you're playing the third note in front of the click, as you should be, right?
Yeah.
That's good. Now you just have to work on evening it out, okay? Why don't you go again? Go again. You're doing good. You're doing good. I don't want to spend the whole time on this, but you're getting there. Like, do you hear the difference? Yeah? Good. That's how you need to work on practicing. Now you just need to work on smoothing it out and making every note even. Alright, so what next? Are we going on to 6, 7?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Sorry. Not the best stand, I know, but it works. Don't stop when you're playing scales. Don't stop. Just keep going, even if it's wrong. Finish the scale. No? Good. All right, let's hear you try 7.
I'm not good with the odd numbers.
They're tough. I don't blame you. Da 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 da.
Man,
Da 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 da. That's one of the coolest 7 turned into 6 scales I've ever seen. As you kind of changed halfway there, but it worked out. Why don't you try again? This time, all 7, all 7. Okay, so like your very first 7, that was perfect. You started and ended on the beat, right? Now you just need to keep that up. So the trick with these odd ones is that you just want to really make sure that the start of the next couplet lands on whichever click you choose to be your next couplet click, right? Because there's one that's in the middle and one that's on the beat, one that's in the middle, one that's on the beat, one that's in the middle, one that's on the beat. You always want to land on the one that's on the beat, right?
Okay.
Now you're at 6 again.
I know. I keep getting mixed up.
You're alright, you're alright. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Yeah? No. They're landing on the set. You remember, you can't land on the middle click. It has to play a rhythm with you. It's playing with you, but you're not playing with it. Does that make sense?
Kind of.
Okay. So if you're playing eighth notes, then it's playing a 16th halfway through one of your eighth notes. Da 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 da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See how it's like playing a 16th halfway through?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was good. That was good. No, it didn't. Yeah, that was good. That was good, right? All right, let's move on to now. Let's go on to 8. You can practice 7 on your own. It's fast. It's hard. Good. Huh? Sorry, I'm typing. All right. Have you done 9 in circles?
No.
Do you know what that means?
No.
All right. Well, have you done 9?
No.
No. Okay. Well, let's not throw that on you right now. Let's hear you tried 10. You said you were going up to 10.
I
Have you
didn't
done
get
10?
to do that yet.
Oh, then never mind. Let's not do that then. All right. So what are we doing next?
I don't know. I guess sweaty it. I guess I do this with the metronome too, I guess.
Sure, go for it. Sorry. Sorry.
I usually do it at this speed. Right here. I made it. I'm gonna do it better. I keep making that mistake, I guess.
This is a tough one. It's about endurance.
I get mixed up with C sharps because I think they're A's.
That was right, I think. It's been a while since I played that one. you don't need to do what you haven't done yet here. I just want to hear what you've already done. Unless you want to sight read it.
No.
Okay.
I don't.
Well, yeah, I think this is an endurance thing. It's tough.
Anything to work on?
No, I don't think so, honestly. I mean, you could be a little bit more smooth in your bow hand, but nothing jumped out at me there.
Okay.
You just need to really keep going, because what this is really is a left hand dexterity exercise. It's about allowing you to be relaxed in your left hand and keep going throughout the whole thing.
Right.
That's tough.
Now I'm on to second. My pencil. I'm not doing this one anymore. I finished the first one, and I'm just doing the second one, the third one, and the fourth one.
Cool.
Except I just started them.
All right.
Because since I had a lesson like 2 days ago.
Well, let's hear them. Nope. You're far from it. All right.
Wait.
Very different exercise from the first, right? Not at your frog at all. Not at your frog at all.
Hey! Whoa. That's a life hack.
Yeah, pretty much. I really don't have anywhere to put this crap. Any of that. I'd like this cabinet is itself a life hack. I needed a place to put this thing, which needs a special rack to go into. But it turns out that cabinet's just the right size. You just screw it right into the top.
Wow. Okay.
So now it also works as a shelf to hold my violin case when I pull out the drawer.
Huh.
It works, so I'm not going to complain.
Yeah, you should. Okay.
So, this one. So the point is this one, is that you're doing this sort of bouncing stroke, right? But you start it from the string every time. Like this. So really, there's a silent note in here on this rest. That rest, it is a rest. You don't play anything there, but you still do something, and it's in rhythm. Dum
It's
dum
like
bum
the
bum bum
sixth-
bum 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 bum. Like
It's like
this.
the 6th note of the
It's-
song.
But it's silent, right? And on that sixth note, what do?
You set your bow on the string.
Yes, exactly. So, give it a try. So I personally think you're a little close to your frog. Watch where I'm doing it. Beautiful.
Gosh.
Yeah. Be
My
careful.
shoulder rest fell off, but I didn't.
Yeah, well, let's take a look at your bridge. That's what we want to worry about when your violin falls. It's about your bridge. Okay, let me see.
It looks a tiny bit crooked.
Let me see.
It looks a tiny bit crooked.
The bridge always looks a tiny bit crooked.
My E string was already out of tune today.
And don't hold your violin like that in the future. Yeah? Be careful. Always treat your instrument with respect. Don't take shortcuts when you're holding it. You okay?
My hand slipped.
Yeah. It's cold in here. I'm sorry. There's not much I can do about that. I have my little heater here running, but
I don't know. Anyways.
no, when it's colder, your hands tend to be more dry and slippery, and it's easier to for your hand to slip on like this wood surface of your violin neck.
Yeah.
So like watch where I'm holding things.
I'm not gonna do that.
It's kind of in the middle. If I try to go closer to the frog, it kind of gets out of control and hard to control because all of a sudden there's way more weight up here, and so the bow starts trying to throw itself around. But if you're here, then like around a little bit past the balance point, then you have way more control here because there's more weight of the bow here than here, and all of a sudden this part is following this part. But if you go close to the frog, this part is following this part, and it takes a lot more work to make this part do what you want. Does that make sense?
Kind of.
Sorry, that's a little weird explanation, but give it a go.
I bet.
So this is one of those things where you have to find the right tempo for it, and you can't really, it's very, very difficult to make it happen out of tempo because it kind of has to do with how bouncy your bow is. If your bow's bouncier, it'll want to go faster. If your bow's not as bouncy, it'll want to go slower. Oh, my bow's a little tight. There we go. So you don't really need these two fingers to do it. This one helps, but if you're really careful about it and you practice, you can do it with just your first finger. I can't really. I can almost do it, but these two are the important ones for this one.
I
Yeah?
can barely do it.
Yeah.
I can't do that because I just drop my bow every time.
Well, you don't need to do that.
Except
But
my bow's
The
kind of
point is that what you're trying to do here, I see at least, is that you kind of end up lifting your bow a little bit with these two fingers. You don't need to do that. Those two can relax. They don't need to work for this one. They can go on vacation for a bit. Yeah? All right, let's move on to the next one because we don't have too much time left.
Also, my bow is kind of big for me because my arm isn't really as long as it.
Well, okay, never mind. So this one, you're switching around the rhythm a little bit. I would play it more like. So the point of this one. No, I went to sleep. It's okay.
Just sleep.
Once it's rested, see? It wakes back up. the point of this one is sort of like, and then. Obviously, I'm really exaggerating there, yeah, but that gets closer. Yeah, right? It's tough. So the point of this one is fast bow. So you can't really squish too hard. Good. Yeah. Hold on. That's the thing. The first part of this here, like this is sort of like a. So you have to try and make sure that they're the same length, right? Not physical length. You know, note length. Ideally, you want to start at one place in the bow and then come all the way back to that place. And then bow, do the string. So you can do the chick, 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 anchor, anchor, right? Good. That was it. That was good. Right. That's how you need to practice it. All right. Let's see number 4.
Okay.
Because you're going up to number 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This one is more like the first. No. So look. Let's see.
It's too small for you.
It should say at the frog. Yeah. So. So the point of this one sort of is about switching between and flick, 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 flick. Yeah. See, that's the thing. You're too timid about that. You gotta really smash it. You're not a very angry person, but be angry here. Happily angry. It's a very major thing, but you know. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so this, you can use your wrist a lot for it. Watch this. Tune that for me. So one thing that you're doing here that you don't need to do is you're really grabbing onto the whole bow. I see this. Do you see how the tip is like? Now watch what I do it. These, the first and second fingers, are not doing much at all. In fact, here, lift my fingers. See how much I'm pushing? I'm really pushing on this.
You're really pushing on it.
No, I'm not.
I know, I'm exaggerating.
Yeah, and I'm not using really any of my fingers at all. This is all coming from the wrist, just smacking the bow into the string. The only ones that's really active here are the second finger and thumb, because those are what hold the bow, right? So, right? So it's sort of like, imagine a lever, right? Right? So, the bow pivots up here.
It's like when you play with little tiny levers, it's just like this.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's what's going on here. So you don't need to make the tip of the bow move around all that much. You don't need to do that work. You can be lazy. Give it a go.
I'm holding on.
Attack it. Yeah, so you don't want to attack it from the air. You want to have it on the string every time. So like, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I needed to lift my arm.
Don't let your shoulder come up though. Keep your right shoulder down. Land the bow before you really hit it, right?
I didn't really learn
That's all right. You've got the bowing down, so now you just need to learn the notes, right? Because this is a different theme than the other ones. You know, these ones are all sort of the same notes. This one's different. That's where it starts to change. All right, it's 11 o'clock. I think we're done for today.
Oh, wow.
Oh, did it go by fast?
Yes, it did.
Well, we got a bunch done. We didn't go very far, but we went very thoroughly, right? That's what I tend to do, I guess.
Okay.
So, yeah, good work. You probably put your violin down before you pick up other stuff, right?
How do you deal with the stand?
This stand?
Yeah.
Well, I don't put lots and lots of heavy stuff on it all the